Man Conquer remix is bumping. Didn't see that coming. Up and oh, she's still muted.
No, I'm not.
I only have one question for you.
Okay.
Why the fuck is my UI so big? What happened?
I don't know.
Why did my UI get big again? I didn't change anything. What did they do?
I don't know what your. And the fun is, in large system UI, that button is unchecked.
I think that's what I had before, maybe?
I don't know. Does the hotbar feel too small?
Yes.
Then that may not be what it was.
Why did it change? I don't understand. No, I did not have it in 4K before. That feels small to me compared to what I had. I feel like I had something in between. She wore a crown and she came down in a bubble, Doug. I'm fine with you.
Darkfire on Hell 1995 subscribed
Who?
for 10 months.
Oh, Darkfire, thank you. That is not what that name said at all, or what that TGS said at all. I am sorry that they butchered your name.
Well, you know, computers.
What did it say? I don't even. It was. I heard duck. Yeah, duck file
Duck
angle
file?
is what I heard. It was not even close.
Oh, I was not unmuted on my own stream. It turns out. Oh well, y'all missed nothing.
Oof. Maybe I had it like this. No, I definitely didn't have it like this. It's fucking. That's gigantic.
I legitimately have no clue how this could have happened. Well, I guess how it could have happened. Some configuration file was deleted. I don't know.
You know what? I think. I remember I had discovered what causes this at one point, and now I don't know what it is anymore. Hold on. So we're set to 150. It's something with the PlayStation. I remember that.
I would believe that.
Yeah, it was bad. Darkfire Angel, like it wasn't even close. I don't know how it botched it that bad, but it was pretty bad. Right, we're gonna try this real quick.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna anxiously debate if I want to try to re-clear Savage Raids in Party Finder. I know what strats they'll use, I just worry about disappointing people. Or about people being disappointing.
Starfire Legion. I get one of the 5 gifts though.
Dang.
Grand character. All right. So I think what causes it is when my PS5 goes into 1080p instead of 1440.
Oh, I can see that, yeah. I can see that being a thing.
But I don't think I have a really good, easy way to force it into 1440. I'll maybe check in a minute. Thank you again for all the support today. Our Fire Angel. I feel like I've done nothing to earn it. So far, all I've done is... I don't think it worked. Mess with my... I have technical difficulties. This is all I've done. Sometimes it just says like, oh, I can't do 1440. I'm like, yes, you can. Like, why the fuck don't you do 1440?
That's gotta be like something with the TV or monitor or whatever you're using.
I think it's the Switch. Not the Nintendo Switch. The,
yeah.
The HDMI Switch.
Yeah, I can definitely see that being a thing.
Doesn't do anything.
There's a thrift store approximately down the street from where I live. So I hit that up over the weekend. Finally got like the last piece of furniture that I want for the living room.
Oh
which
yeah.
is nice. But also they had a whole bunch of manky old TVs and monitors. And so I was just looking at those like, I need some reason to get one of these, because like you're giving me like not even HD monitor, like 4x3. It's DVI. It's $5. And like, you know, I need to set up the home server for like Plex and home automation stuff. It doesn't need better than a terminal. I like how stupid this is.
Good news.
Yeah.
I unplugged everything and plugged it back in, and I think it's gonna work now.
I mean, it is a computer. That is how you fix them.
Yeah.
It was a little bit stupid that, like, 'cause I bought like a TV stand thing that fits with the living room, but I have a car. I have a small car. I had to rent a van to get it home.
Oh,
renting the van cost more than everything I bought at the thrift store that day.
Combined?
Combined.
That sucks.
That's how cheap the TV stand was. It's like, yeah, one of the back panels is missing, but like that's the back. You shove it against the wall, you don't care.
All right,
It came with a keyboard.
the stand?
The TV stand came with a keyboard.
Like built in?
No, like I'm going picking it up. Yeah, I have the dolly. The guys who work there who are going off to pray because thrift store or whatever. They're like picking it up, like moving it, and one of the guys is just like, I think this is yours. Like, I think this comes with, and just hands me like a dice bag, you know. And I'm like, it's free to me. I don't know why it appears to have a MAC address on a label printer stamped on it, but sure. Get home, I open it up, and it's a folding keyboard. A folding Bluetooth keyboard from Brookstone. I don't know why it was there. I don't think it came with.
All right, now the only thing that's fucked up is my hotbar, which I think... That's because we got fucked up while I was trying to figure out what caused everything to mess up originally. That's Final Fantasy XIV. A Momorpiga.
It's not only online, it's massively online.
It is extremely online.
It's extremely online, yes. It's terminally online.
One might say it could not possibly be more online than it currently is.
Final Fantasy XIV, it needs to touch grass.
Would like a word with you. Yeah, but if it's DDoS, then it's not functional. That just proves even more so how online it is.
Listen, I don't need a DDoS to not be functional. That's how you know I'm not incredibly online. I can be non-functional at any time.
Alright, chat, remember, if my UI ever gets fucked up, it's because my PlayStation doesn't remember what 4K looks like. Himbo House Husbando? What? He's teleported away. Back to the house, I assume.
As we said, this game is incredibly online.
Yeah, Himbo House Husbando just walked by. I just walked by an extremely unclothed character named Adorable Sin.
I was in a hunt party earlier with Animal Crossing.
That's pretty good.
We were all very impressed that they managed to get that name.
I don't have expert roulette. Do you have to have the optionals for that?
Yep.
Really?
So I guess you have to go do the other optional.
I do. That was part of the plan today.
We have a genuine first timer in Brave Flock's Long Stop.
In Brayflocks of all places.
Yes. They're a DPS though, so it's like we can still run this thing. Yo, T-Base! Thank you for wasting your points.
What the hell dungeons never read?
It's Heaven's Word. It's a bunch of random floaty rocks.
I gathered that
There's
much. I was trying. Is there any memorable boss fights from it?
Not really.
Damn.
I think it's one of the few boss fights in a dungeon where you can fall out of the arena at the end. But that's about all I know, or all I remember.
The fucking weapon fights are part of the thing?
Yep.
That's crazy. It's the one with the twisters. I feel like that doesn't narrow it down. The moment I almost deleted the game after I read Great Serpent of Ringa, by the way.
Did you see the Great Serpent of Mocha? That was posted.
I don't think I did. So I know there's a mount for 50. I don't care about the bardings. Casual attire? These are some expensive ass towels.
Yeah.
It's not for 30. Oh, there's a couple mounts at 30. I should probably focus on getting those.
I suspect you're not terribly interested in annoying people with malevolence.
Chico Leg Day. How do you name yourself Leg Day? That's so wild. Why do I have a turn in here? Did I not turn in the? I thought I turned in the quest. Oh, Chico's Leg Day begins a series of squats. I see.
There you go. There you go. I was gonna be like, why would you name yourself Leg Day and then be a red mage? But I've done fencing, so I get it now. And then they started doing squats, and like, fair. That's fair at that point.
These are still gigantic.
Spend 50 tomes for a haircut you won't use, as opposed to me going into Bosnia and doing all the coin trade-ins for the same haircut that I never use.
Dang.
Like, I've collected so many a thing.
Wind collar.
I think we're going to get this bard their full clear on this map. And I'm for that. They're going to have the longest stop.
Oh, I think I was
that was
doing
harder
this.
to say than I wanted it to be.
I think I was doing this to get the Aether current. There's a way to make this bigger. Shit. Oh, okay. So I've learned a lot in the last couple weeks up, Ven.
Okay.
I
Good for you.
learned that if you give not if you give blood, I guess if they draw blood, if blood leaves your body in a voluntary manner at a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Because I wasn't donating it, it was going to a test. That can cause bruising.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't aware of that.
I have had that happen several times over the course of my life, doing like blood draws for watching hormones and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes it's very yellow, the bruising, and that's like mildly concerning.
See, the yellow doesn't concern me as much as the black.
I'm used to black bruises, quite frankly. Like that's what I expect of a bruise.
It's my favorite metalcore album. I'm used to black bruises.
Hey, I can be a hardcore from time to time. Hold on, I might be able to say that less convincingly. Give me a second.
Yeah, I would say the bulk of bruises that I've had are kind of just yellowish in nature.
Yeah, I think most of the ones that I've got right now from doing fencing are more blackish. It might be like depending on the nature of it, like what caused the bruise in the first place.
Yeah.
Because these are very much like surface hit kind of bruises, like getting punched sort of things.
And this is very much an internal bruise because like it doesn't even hurt. It just looks fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
It was so weird when I was in the ER because they were like, I'm with the first person.
Yeah.
And let them know what happened, yada yada yada. And they're like, would you like to be tested for hepatitis C and something else? It's bad that I don't remember what it was tested for. I wrote it down. But anyway, would you like to be tested? We have to draw blood. And I was like, yeah, I guess. I don't really care. And they're like, are you sure? And I was like, oh, not anymore. You say it like that? I mean...
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I was supposed to read those.
Oh, no, they put me in the queer bubble.
You passed with flying colors. Yo, I want to be your canary. It's another 9 reference. Yes, I did get my results the next day, and they were like, looks good. I was like, sweet.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so there's a command to make this text box bigger. I don't remember what it is. So we do that, right? They're trying to get my blood pressure. My blood pressure's high.
Understandably, since, you just...
And I think I just
stressful moment.
Yeah, and I think I just need to talk to my doctor about it.
Yeah.
But, so I'm Googling how to make this fucking text box bigger. No way this video started with a hey everybody. Just show me how to do it. Hey everybody, here's a tutorial on how to make the text box bigger in Final Fantasy XIV. R3. Never mind, that's not working. To hold something and press R3? I swear that's right though. Maybe you can't do it in here. It's so annoying because I've done it on accident before. I think I maybe can't do this. So I'm getting... We're doing all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
The blood pressure. I go to another guy who... Oh, and I also need a tetanus shot.
Right. Makes sense.
So I get my tetanus shot, and the person's like, do you want to do the other tests? And then they were always specifically like, we have to ask. they're forcing us to ask. Cause it was the like implication.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, I'm down. I mean, I don't see why not. Like, okay. And I'm like, and then right before they do it, they're like, they asked you, right? And I'm like, what is going on?
I suspect what's going on is they haven't asked some people and had issues because of that.
I guess, but like, how do you...
Well, that or they've had issues because they've asked, and there are people who really don't want good medical care.
There we are. And then... No. I think I can't be in a cutscene. I think I have to be outside of the cutscene. So anyway, that was really weird.
No, that's fair. That's fair. It's a weird vibe.
Yeah. And also so like my cut is like if you if you put your arms out in front of you, don't fight me right now, Outrunner.
He's doing a medical demonstration.
Oh, God, now these things are big too. Everything's fucking big up Fen. So mad. Hold on, I have an idea. Damn it, I wasn't smart enough. I thought I was smart enough to save one duplicate somewhere.
Oh.
Because all of these are going to be gigantic now instead of what their normal sizes are supposed to be. But yeah, if you hold your arm out in front of you, it will be on my left arm underneath me. So like, if I try and rest my arm on it, I can't rest my arm on anything.
Yep.
Because that's right where the cut is.
Yeah.
And like every muscle in your hand goes to right there.
That's oof. That's big oof.
Yeah, which is why I was like, when I got home, I was like, maybe I could play games or something. And I was like, no.
Oh, man.
I basically spent all day scrolling on my phone with my arm, like laying in my bed with my arm on my pillow, elevated, because I couldn't do anything with it. There's no way. Why did I hit apply all, Hupfen? It's my biggest error. Hey, out of here.
almost tempted to go over to different data center, try to clear the raids where there's more options. But I bet everyone there is already doing 2 and 3. Yeah. Raiding is silly.
I agree.
I can't do all the re-clears though.
I think I made this one bigger.
Do I just run maps? How many of those do I have? I have 9 of those. I can run maps.
Where is this? Oh, why the fuck is it down here? Oh boy. But done fucked up this time.
Oh dear. Is it this? I don't know. This is probably gonna be a stupid question, but whatever. We're filling content. This was weekend before this past one. Oh, a recent weekend. Doing a virtual like rider retreat thing. And we had a session that was just, you know, share the music that you listen to for inspiration or that fits your story or what have you.
Hmm.
And I think it wound up being like, you know, we shared a decent amount, like 16 or 18 songs, somewhere in that range. Mistaken, I would like you to guess how many of those songs were from Genshin Impact.
What?
Yes, I would like you to guess how many of those songs were from Genshin Impact.
0?
That is the sort of trick question I would throw, though, is the thing. Like that is the kind of setup where I'd just be like, no, it was done. I think it was 3 total.
That's still wild.
Yeah. And at least 1 from Guilty Gear.
Now we're talking.
Mm-hmm. Someone included, I think they described it as the epic lesbian version of Take Me to Church.
So improved in every way.
Yeah, it was strictly better.
Any VTuber music?
None that I recognized as VTuber music.
Disappointing.
That doesn't mean there was none. It means I didn't recognize it as such.
None that mattered.
I like how raiding, you have a situation like the way we resolve the first mechanic in the first Savage fight is to do what they call same baits. And there's one party who is like, no, not same baits. I don't care about that same baits bullshit. Nobody has joined that party.
Damn.
Like, I'm sorry, that is how we do it. It is better.
You know, sometimes you just gotta let it rock.
Yeah.
Mushroom Musume. I didn't see that one. The only game that interested me in Next Fest was, I think it was a game called Unless.
Huh.
It was like a precision platformer. It looked pretty good.
I might have spotted it and like discounted it in my mind because it's a precision platformer and I can't do those.
I only played a little bit of it, but I thought it was pretty nice. From what I saw.
Oh, what was the one that I did on stream that we thought was cool, but I can never remember the name of? It was something approximately called Mortal, but it wasn't called Mortal.
Immortal.
No. Morta.
Oh yeah. That was the Doom one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, every time I was like, you have so much more patience than I do for demos. Which, I mean, makes sense.
That was my jam for a bit.
Yeah, but literally, like, I was like, damn, this game's kind of sick. And then I was like, cool. I'm going to go do something and come back, and then I'll see what she plays next. And every time I came back, you were still playing Morta.
That was a long-ass demo, yeah.
How is this demo still going on?
What is going on? Oh, there. Okay. You can't go to Ether at all. I can't get to Primal right now at all.
Dude.
I'm like, oh, I guess everyone's going over to Dynamis for their raiding. There's nobody raiding on Dynamis.
There's just nobody raiding, I guess.
I mean, there's people raiding on Crystal, but none of the parties are the right slots for me. My suspicion is that they are raiding on Primal, and they got there before I could.
Yeah, it could be.
They just locked my ass out.
You want me to check Party Finder?
Nah, it's fine. Oh, wait, oh, yeah, because with Tombstones, it would be Rival Wings days. I don't know what server or what world they do those on anymore. I don't know. Every time there's an event like this with the Moogle Tombstones, Rival Wings kicks back in. I'm like, okay, cool. I'll try that, make some progress in those achievements. I play one match, I win. I play one match, I lose, and then I never touch it again. Like, it just dies out too quickly, and I don't get a third round. I know there are people waiting.
Zalafel's haircut is unreal. Most JRPG haircut I ever did see.
Yeah. Oh, that's something else that has happened that you wouldn't know about because I don't use a camera when streaming. I put off getting a haircut because
Is that your haircut?
bad.
Is this how you look now? You look like
No.
Zalafel?
I wish I looked like that Lalafell. All right. It's like, I'm on the other side of town from where I used to go. I'm trying to find a new place that's close enough by. So I went to a new place that, was like, queer friendly, vegan, like, okay, y'all are probably going to be cool. And they were largely cool. Like, it was good barbershop banter, as it were. I had had more than one hairstylist be like, oh, you have such wonderful curls in your hair. And like, Yeah, and I flat iron them because I hate them. Like,
Damn.
I've lived with I genuinely don't like them. I would rather my hair be straight. Like I'll style it and tuss it up, but I would rather it be straight personally. This stylist, it felt like she took that personally.
Damn.
And like, you know, we do like the first kind of, you know, how's it looking? Is it all good? I'm like, yeah, the length looks about right. It's a little short, but that always seems to happen. I always walk out with my hair shorter than I want it.
I always prefer doing that though, because I'm like, it's gonna grow back in anyway.
Yeah, that's why I don't really complain there. And then she's like, okay, but I know you like your hair straight, so we'll just straighten it out a little bit. And she does not grab the flat iron. She continues cutting.
Huh?
Which is not how you straighten hair.
No, I don't know a lot about hair, but
it is like I've gone past the butch lesbian line in terms of my haircut. Like it's that short.
Oh man.
You know, like I had to grow into the Rachel Maddow. Okay. The Jamie Lee Curtis line is a far distant blip in the future.
That is. Hairstyle stuff is so crazy.
Yeah.
We really give hairstylists too much power. That's so wild.
But at the end of the day, it's like you said, it'll grow back.
I've shaved my head multiple times throughout my life.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like whatever. I'll just not be on camera for a while.
You should just start up a new channel.
Yeah, there you go. Well, this will be the look for the new YouTube channel.
Yeah. New channel, just a slight voice changer, not enough to realize that it's a voice changer.
Yeah, but a different voice changer every time.
Just a plausible deniability voice changer. So you'd be like, no, I kind of see the resemblance, but they're not me.
This VTuber, but like in real life.
Yes.
That's called wearing a costume, buddy.
That too. Have you seen the clip of the British streamer that made herself a PNG tuber?
No.
Oh, I should send it to you. It's so extraordinarily well done. Like, she's like, all right, PNG tuber debut, and then just a picture of her, and she's like, why would I be anything else when this is all I want to see?
That's perfect.
But she has like all the different emotion ranges, but they're all just screenshots of her. It's so fucking funny. And she kept like, she didn't show them all up front, so she could keep surprising people with them later on in the stream.
Yep.
Yeah, it's it was one of those moments where you're just like, damn. You ever see someone do something that is in your wheelhouse? You're like, damn, you just fucking are way better at this. Like,
Yeah. I feel that way constantly.
your ability to come up with ideas for this was actually astonishing. Take it easy today, just to remember it.
I'm debating if I want to take it easy or take it difficult.
Those would be the options.
Yeah. Not cozy. How did I get to the point where I'm looking at this stuff like, oh, but I want to play Melee? How did that happen to me?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Is this short haircut talking?
No, it's the I've only done this on Melee, and it's the only part of the pattern I know. Would range be much different? Not really, but it's different.
Different enough. I had a topic of conversation before the haircut discussion. I don't remember what it was anymore.
That's fair.
I took a screenshot of it, but and this is the most politics you get out of me today. Bernie Sanders was live on Twitch today.
Yeah.
Just doing like a chat with popular streamers, one of which I believe was Saikuno, who uses his Catboy avatar. So just like the screenshot of like what looks like a Zoom call with Bernie Sanders, a couple people in stream rooms, and then Catboy VTuber. It was very good. Look at the little guys!
Why does that Lalafell get to have 2 minions?
Yeah, what the fuck? They're so cute. It's the haircut. The haircut allows them 2 minions. I remember what I was gonna say. The other thing about stitches is you're not supposed to get them wet.
That is true.
And, so usually when you get stitches, they're like, so if when you go to shower, just put the stitches in like a plastic bag. So
Right, right.
yeah, remember where my stitches were?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see how that could be a challenge.
So that wasn't an option. So instead, I rediscovered my love of baths. Took a couple baths instead. And actually, you know what? I think I might go back to it.
That's fair. That's fair.
I was a long holdout on showers for a long time because the only upside to a shower, in my opinion, is that it's fast. And I just don't like starting my day by shooting water at my face. It's not
That's fair.
fun.
I think the speed is one element of it. For me, there's also the notion that a shower will, it'll get warm, and then barring plumbing shenanigans, it stays warm. Like the water temperature holds steady.
Yeah.
A bath is going to get colder over time.
It will. I feel like that's a nature's time limit.
That's fair. That's fair.
But I might start, yeah, especially on my days off. Because, what the fuck am I, what am I in a rush for on my day off? Nothing. When do I get to relax? Never. Let's get some relaxation in. Maybe I'll rediscover bubble baths.
Nice.
I'm close enough in the tech sphere that I could probably reinvent bubble baths and try and sell it. If they can reinvent buses every couple years, I can reinvent bubble baths, is all I'm saying.
That's fair.
Okay, but what if your bubble bath was Wi-Fi connected and had Bluetooth? Now we're talking. Venture capitalists love him.
Let's see if I can do this without calls.
What
Pretty
are you
sure I
working
can.
on?
M1S. Right, save first.
I was definitely really
down
happy
here.
with the raid series so far.
Mm-hmm.
Simulated rage. What an attack. I actually need to take my stretch break, so I'm going to do that. I'll be back in 3 minutes.
Cool. 2 movement. His ring. If you know, you know. Must be good. It's good. So, honestly, it's going really smoothly right now. Even that went smoothly. Nice. It's a little misaligned, but whatever. Out first. Yeah, it should be more north. That's gonna be 3. I have no idea how to read the positioning on this though, so I'm just gonna trust the tank. I think it's 3-2. little uncertainty with the melees, but we solved it.
I'm back. Sounds like everything's going well.
Surprisingly well, yeah. I'm missing a lot of positionals, but c'est la
What
vie.
should I make?
One movement.
What wish did you make? It's a secret. You big dumb dummy.
Hide's going over there. Single stack. Oh, we are all fools.
Uh-oh.
Wait, did I have it? I didn't think I had it.
I wonder where the throwing coins into a fountain, make a wish fable began.
I don't know.
I just wonder, like, and especially with it being in this Japanese video game. I wonder if it's a thing in Japan at all.
Okay, so what? Okay, so I saw that correctly then. Oh, that's on the tank. I see.
That's on the tank. No.
Yeah, so like you remember? Oh, so no go. You go.
I was
ahead,
gonna say, sorry, Upton. I have to defend the tank at all costs. Yeah, you surely understand.
So you remember the in M1 the like get punched up into the air stuff and land on tile?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So in this version, there's only 4 spots where you could land. Sometimes you don't get punched up. Sometimes it's a slam down.
That sucks.
And it does knockback AoEs on all of the like cross tiles. So there's one way to solve those, like consistently, and that is you stand in a corner because the knockback from corner to corner, like trigonometry, you'll land where you start from. So you just stand in a corner of one of the fully repaired tiles. Everyone goes to another fully repaired tile, or like, somewhere that will be safe for it. And then you get smacked, and however you get smacked, you're gonna be fine, everyone else is gonna be fine. This tank was like, oh, I have the knock up and land somewhere thing, rather than the slam down thing. I'm gonna stand on an unsafe tile. And I'm gonna make that decision at the last second.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Started in India. Intriguing. Rome doing it definitely makes sense. Rome giving itself lead poisoning also makes sense.
Yeah. I feel like that happened a lot in Rome.
Yeah. Also, if anyone wanted to, if anyone wanted a quick way to stop giving a shit about their diet, consider going to the ER for an unrelated, for a non-dietary reason.
Oh dear.
Just like, it's so like, the whole experience just feels so crazy to me. As someone who's never really, like, I've gone to the ER once before, and it was because my hand got caught in the door.
Yeah.
Like, it was bleeding to the degree that I was like, this is really bad. Like, and it hurt a lot.
Yeah. Very understandable.
Like, I thought my hand was broken, which it was not, thankfully.
That's honestly a little surprising if it was hurting that badly.
It hurt a lot. So it was a sobering experience to like get there. So, first of all, I Ubered because
Yeah.
it's America and there's no way I'm calling a fucking ambulance. So I Ubered and dropped me off at the front of the hospital, which is not where you go for emergency services.
No.
But I was like, I'm here. They'll just point me wherever I need to go. I walk in, security lady at the front just like leaped out of her seat, was like, are you okay? Like very concerned. I was like, yeah, it's just bleeding really bad. She's like, is your arm broken? I was like, no, my arm's not broken. Because I had a bunch of like paper towels on it.
Oh, yeah.
And I was holding it.
Yeah.
I wanted the paper towels to stay. Also, first thing I did when I got out, this is a tangent, I bought a first aid kit. Maybe should have had one of those handy.
Probably.
Don't really realize how useful that is until you're like, man, I really wish I had a first aid kit right now. So this is my recommendation. Anyone listen to this, buy a first aid kit if you don't have one. Just stash it in your bathroom.
Be prepared.
Yes.
Why the Boy Scouts are like that?
Yeah. And so I'm just like, they get me a wheelchair and like wheel me over to ER. And I was like, I can walk, it's fine. But I was like, whatever, I'm not saying no to a free ride. And it was one of those where they were like, you know, how did it happen? I was like, oh, well, driving my bike, flew off the bike, da-da-da-da. They're like, how fast were you going? I was like, oh, probably about this. And then, so I just remember they were like, damn, they were like, yeah, that really sucks. Thankfully it wasn't a motorcycle. You probably would have died.
You know, I have heard that sort of stuff about motorcycles.
You know? I hadn't really considered dying to be something that could have happened today, but you're not wrong. It's one of those sobering moments where you're like, damn. This actually is really bad.
Yeah.
This could have been so far, but it could have been so much worse. So yeah, nothing really bringing you closer to mortality than going to the ER.
I hate to say it, but like when you're saying, you know, nothing makes you less concerned about your diet than going to the ER. A flicker in my mind was imagine like you get there and there's someone who has pica, like that condition that makes you just want to eat non-edible stuff.
Oh no.
And so you're just sitting there in the ER looking at someone who has like a CPU in their mouth, like a whole motherboard, just looking at you forlornly. They're like, I didn't want to be in this situation either.
That is unfortunate. I got extraordinarily lucky though. It was basically empty when I got there, so I got help right away. And it was one of those where I was just like, I don't think I have, especially when you consider the blood draw I did. I don't think I have lost more blood in one day than the day I went to the ER. Between, I don't even talk about, so it happens. I fall.
Right.
Everything happens. Immediately, you know how you take a fall and you just take stock. You're like, okay.
Yes.
How do I feel? Where are we at? It's pain. There's pain.
Yes, there is pain.
There's pain, but I knew that was gonna happen the second I fell, so not that big of a shock. So I'm kind of just like testing everything to see where we're at. I was like, okay, my knees hurt a lot, but I think everything there seems normal. Can't feel my thumb at all.
Yeah,
that was my primary concern at the moment. My right, not even my left, my right thumb.
Not the one that you fell on, dang.
No, my right thumb. I must have just hit it really hard.
That would make sense.
Because it had no feeling at all. And I was like, that seems bad. Hopefully that comes back.
Yeah. You don't want to be dealing with two injuries.
Yeah. And then I was like, okay, I think we're good. My right knee hurts enough that I'm like kind of limping. But I limp my ass back home. And I'm like, okay, that's scary, but I think we're fine. Hop in the shower, hop in the shower to get all the dirt off me. Wiping the cuts on my knee, and I'm like, okay, it's ugly, but you know, it's nothing I haven't seen before, right? It's just a really bad scrape. Feelings start to come to my hand. Okay, I think we're good. Adrenaline's starting to wear off.
Yeah.
I think we're good. Okay, let me check my arm. Ah! My arm didn't hurt. Which is what's fucked up about it.
That's the sort of thing that I hear a lot. That like on a like traumatic injury, you don't actually feel it nearly as much as you would think.
No, my knee hurt way worse. Still today, my knee hurts worse than. And like that's like my knee's just completely healed. It's just got scab on it. But like, yeah, I did not even feel my arm at all. And when I saw it, I was like, damn it. Because I know I can't resolve this on my own. I have to go to the hospital.
There.
An escort mission. Is he following me? Okay. I thought I was following him.
I deserve that.
That's not present. Scout jump off the ledge with him. My guess is he won't.
Oh, more like balls.
Yeah?
My understanding of escort missions generally.
Oh, did you say falls?
Yeah, he just kind of falls off.
Oh, okay. I heard balls.
Oh, no.
I was like,
That is not a man who... That does not look like a man who would ball out of control. Or even in control, to be honest.
he is not balling. In any sense of the word. I brought him back and he immediately walked away. What the fuck?
Right. I'm considering at least I got... At least I got Cat out of the way. That's what it looks like when you have good DPS. Like, we didn't even see the last mechanic.
That's crazy. This is an optional town. Why do I not have this place discovered?
Wow, yeah. You never have to go to the Electro Strike as part of MSQ. Huh. They really... Wef, that is what good DPS sounds like. Thank you for the 86 fucking months.
Who's counting, really?
Twitch is, apparently. It says I'm on 88 months for you, but I'm holding off until the subathon that I assume is going to happen next week.
Yes? Yes. I looked at the date.
Next week is the end of the month.
Yeah, next Tuesday. I'm gonna get back from Philadelphia. I have so much travel coming up soon.
Dang.
I'm going to Philadelphia this weekend because I need to go to round 1 because they're doing a HoloLive event. The end of the
you know
year.
what you're about, Mistaken, but
Listen.
I respect that deeply.
They're adding cute plushies to the Crane game, Hupfen. I need to try and win the plushies.
Hey, there's no judgment here. There's no judgment here.
And then they announced a wrestling event at the old ECW arena. It's the 6th. Owen and I are gonna go to that. So that means I'm going back to Philadelphia on the 6th. And I'm flying to Wef's house on the 16th. I feel like I was here for something. Maybe I just didn't. You're what? I am. I wasn't gonna tell you until I got there, though. So forget I said anything.
I appear to have a problem. Let me. Hold on. But that's not what I wanted. What? equipped with that. And then this can pop off. Organized. 720 day. Number go up. Still need that. I have to do shenanigans.
Uh-oh.
So the thing is, apparently for Monk you really want your GCD to be 1.94. Monk is fast. I did not fully internalize. Monk is fast. So you need skill speed. You need to shove skill speed on your stuff. You don't need to shove very much on when you're fully, best in slot, fully kitted out. I am not fully best in slot kitted out. I'm not going to be. I have to be good at the game for that. So I have to do all sorts of shenanigans with the materia to get to that level. Now I'm trying to do the math on how I return to that level.
Just to do the savage stuff?
So you don't really need to, you're still perfectly viable at 195 or even slower probably. But it's smoother over the course of a fight. So yeah, you want to. And honestly, I enjoy shenanigans.
Shenanigans are all I have in this world, Hub Fun.
Mood. I mean, I can do the full shenanigans where I don't even use current materia to do this. I use the precise value that I want from Heaven's Word.
What the hell?
Yeah, just go way back. There's no material benefit to doing that at all for me. It's just as hard.
Is there a materia benefit?
There's a materia disbenefit. Because how the hell do you get Heaven's Word materia anymore?
I don't know how you got everyone's materia to begin with. Ask me how I get materia.
By accident. It is easier to get the excessive current materia than to get precise materia when you don't even need precise materia. You can be so stupid doing Savage. It's hilarious. Why did I pull 13 of them? Huzzah! I am now marginally stronger and still will die to mechanics if I mess them up. My tactical considerations have changed none. But I have the vague feeling of accomplishment, and that's all I need. I maybe should have told the static that I was just going to go clear the Savage without him. The schedules have been so messed up. We're not even sure if we're all going to be able to meet this week, let alone meet at our normal time. I'm not fully convinced this group is going to clear. So I'm just like, screw it. They're free to get mad at me. It would be fair. I think we lost Mistaken.
No, distracted by a work thing.
Oh, okay. We psychologically lost Mistaken. This is where. Going to do the button consolidation patch for gatherers. No, it's like, so there is, I don't know what level these abilities are at. Okay, level 25, you get an ability that gives you another gathering attempt at the spot. Totally fine. The level 90 capstone is sometimes when you hit that button, you get another chance. But you have to hit this button too. Why are they two separate buttons?
Can't combine them, Hop Feminist. We make it too easy.
I want them to combine it, but like randomly, just to mess up the bots.
Now we're talking. I just realized that I have been searching for these Aether Currents and confusing these Celestis.
Ooh. Been there. Been there.
I don't know why East and West is so hard.
I think it's more that, like, North and South, we have just that like, forward-backward kind of corollary to them. Like, East and West, yes, there's a right and left. And for, like, most people being right-handed, like, you know, right side dominant, they're going to think in that order, but we read in the other order. So it's not as, like, solidly ingrained, the notion of forward and back. So I blame the English language.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm down.
Yeah. I think that's a fair go-to.
don't know if I had a single Aether Current in this area before I got here.
They are like all out of the way, quite intentionally, but
How dare
makes
they.
them pretty easy to miss. It didn't feel like there were as many that are like, go to the MSQ and then right over the hill is the Aether Current.
Yeah.
You just need to look. Like, they had a couple of those, but I feel like Walker had more of those, more in that vein.
You do also have that compassion in the bottom.
Roped.
Oh, compass?
But the thing is, it is funny to point and go
Only
word
labels
wrong.
north. The problem wasn't I forgot where north was. The problem is I forgot that west is left of north and east is right of north. That was the problem. It's fine. You just hold up your left hand in the shape of a W to tell you that it's.
Okay, no, you hold up your left hand in the shape of an L and then put it on your forehead. And then the years start coming.
And
and they don't stop.
coming.
They don't stop coming.
Don't attack me. Oh, you're hella attacking me. Torn on Aether Currents. Because they're busy work. But
They are.
I kind of I do like the exploration aspect of this.
I think it would be nice if they got that exploration element in other ways. And I think
I don't know how you would though.
well, side quests is the first thing that comes to mind. And
I ain't doing
Acrade
that
mentioned
shit.
earlier, like you get so much more of the maps doing those. But it's like, would you rather do side quests or do busy work? And I think like different players are gonna have different answers for that. Annoyingly, it's almost as
don't
if
know.
we're different people.
No, shut up.
Yeah, the hunt log as well was a function to do that, and still like if you do the hunt boards and use those for leveling, you don't get a huge spread, but some of the mobs that you can pull are way out there. So
Please don't attack me when I land. I guess, I don't know. Do those not also feel like busy work? Like hunt log?
well, the hunt log kinda, but like those give XP as well. That's
Yeah.
why I'm like, if you're using hunts for leveling, which I need to do more of.
Would let you kill two birds with one stone at least.
Or like the sightseeing log. That's very bluntly. Come look at these places.
Hell yeah.
Those felt more frequently like on the path this time.
Huh.
Weirdly enough.
Yes,
I found a bunch of them just doing MSQ. Unless there's the one with the jump puzzle, because there always is. Yeah, I'm only missing 7 out of 45
Of sightseeing stuff?
of sightseeing stuff from this expansion. And I have no clue where they would be. I guess I have guesses of what zones they are. I think I can tell that. Yeah, that's gotta be Uriko, that's gotta be Yakuto.
I don't think I've ever done sightseeing log. I don't even know if I have it unlocked.
I will tell you that as with so many things in this game, the Realm Reborn version of Sightseeing Log fucking sucks.
Shocking.
It has weather requirements
Excuse me?
and time requirements.
Delete it.
Yeah. It was clever, and it was ass.
I mean, it's just the thing with Realm Reborn. It's what they had. It's what they had to do.
Mm-hmm.
They were like strapped for content, and they were like, "How do we stretch this shit
Yeah.
as far as we possibly can?"
There is so
I
much of a
respect
Realm
it.
Reborn. There's so much of a Realm Reborn that can be described as it was clever but ass. That's a fair amount of it. You gotta respect the cleverness, but you gotta acknowledge the ass.
I always try to acknowledge the ass whenever possible.
Always acknowledge the ass. On that note, I'm going to step away for a few minutes.
Enjoy your time away. I do kind of like the puzzly aspect of Aether Currents, though. Of being like, well, I know it's around here, but like, where exactly? Honestly, I would enjoy Aether Currents more if they didn't have them tied to side quests. Like the side quest Aether Currents, I don't even like doing very much. Compared to the ones that you just find in the overworld. Can I go through this door? I can't. Nope, not that button. I'm here to protect you. You're saved. I thought these were the same quests, but I guess they're different ones. Gifted hunter. See ya. Grab that while I was down there. Unfortunate. What are you doing here? Let's see, you crocodile. Poor reckless fool of a girl. Damn.
Damn. I should like remember to put my AFK screen up when I go AFK. I feel like that would be sensible.
I mean, you have the screen. You might as well use it.
Yeah. It's there. Can I get Samurai to 100 tonight? Never done samurai in PvP. I'm not going to. Let's not do that.
I'm really just here for your Aether Current, but okay. What the fuck Slenderman ass mount is that?
Oh, the lunar tender. A cactar from the moon.
Put it back. Never should have left.
Correct.
There's not sufficient disk space to continue recording. Okay. Where'd all my space go?
Well be why. So actually this becomes relevant. When I went to like pick up the TV stand, go over to the U-Haul place to get a van, and talk with the guy, make small talk. He's complaining about the POS system there because, of course, they're always bad.
I think I had 300 gigs in my recycle bin.
That's on you then.
Yeah, it was a lot.
But I was just, commiserating, like, yeah, computers suck, and all that. And mentioned that, I work with computers for a living. That's what I do. And this prompts the guy to start talking about his home PC build. In like an endearing way, like it wasn't obnoxious. So I don't, I'm not complaining about that. But he is the kind of guy, apparently, who will have an 8 terabyte RAID system and be like, and that's just not been enough for me, man. And you know what? I decided I was not going to ask any further questions.
The man's running an entire Netflix out of his home, Hubfen. He is the Netflix server.
He would only mention games, and I'm like, I know that's not all that that's a fair chunk of it. Like, I know Call of Duty gets big.
Has all of them up in every Call of Duty.
Every duty has been called.
All of the duties are called.
I'm just sitting there like how many TV shows have you pirated onto that thing? Like, I went to college, man. I know. Like, I'm not judging.
I need the Blu-ray rips, Hubfen. I think it'd be actually extraordinarily funny if they were all just uncompressed, and that's why. He's storing like AVI files. Yeah.
But they made an MP4? They made another one? I got off the trail at MP3. I thought that was good enough.
Yeah, you're like, you got MP4s over there? It's like, no, I need video and audio. It's like, hold on, buddy. I said MP4. Have you ever visited a grave to pay your respects? I guess so. Is this
Statistically speaking, yes, I have. You ever visited a grave to pay your respects? Would you like to?
Would you like to?
It's a threat, but it's not a threat directed at you.
Yeah. It is interesting that the society that never dies has a graveyard.
Well, they don't die now. It's one of those things where you want to make the riff of like, imagine being the last person to die in that society and like how people would feel about you. It's like if they could have just held out a few more days, but also like they completely nipped that idea in the bud narratively because they just won't remember you at all.
True. That is really, I wouldn't say it's understated because it's very stated. In fact,
it's very explicitly stated.
It is very explicitly stated, but it is actually the most fucked up part of the society.
Yeah, it's somehow both understated and explicitly stated.
Yeah.
It's so fucked up that it needs to be overstated. Like that's good world building for your fucked up realm.
I can't fly into this. Why even put it here?
I know. You also can't get struck by that lightning. It doesn't do any damage. What? That's the real why did I put this here.
What the? That would be really funny though if you got struck by the lightning and just like knocked off your mount.
Yeah. This instant KO zones.
die from fall damage because you're in combat.
Well, the funny thing is, we know this from a large number of folks in hunts. If you die while on a mount, you get automatically returned to your return aetherite spot.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah. That's how the game handles it. Because, like, what else? Like, you could be flying over somewhere that you can't land.
I guess that's true.
So it needs a failsafe to handle it, and it just uses that in all instances rather than calculate if you can land or whatever.
Classic programming.
Yeah. It's like, it makes total sense, but it also means if someone early pulls, like, you could fly in, just get murked midair and sent back to Redania.
I'm now realizing why this feels so different. There's like twice as many fucking aether currents in this game.
There used to be more. They remove
Did
remove
they
half
remove
of
them?
They remove half of the overworld ones after a couple expansions.
Oh, I didn't know they reduced the old ones. Okay, that makes.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? There was only 5 in Endwalker?
Depending on when you did them in, like, Heaven's Word, then you might have only experienced. I think I only ever experienced the 5 in Heaven's Word.
That was so long ago. Fuck if I remember.
Yeah, exactly. Should I have gone? You know what? I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna go Alliance raids. This could be terrifying. I could be put up against Thunder God Sid. Or I could have Square Enix headquarters thrown at me.
Oh no. Bless you, miss. I'm here to cause trouble. I'm not supposed to. Oh, I am supposed to.
Nevik has now caused my brain to wander. Because, like, surely Portland would have a place that refers to itself as a saloon. You know, like that feels inevitable. I don't know where one is though. I don't think there actually is one, and I feel like that's a shortcoming.
You need those double doors if you're a saloon though.
And you know, I think they would commit to the bit. I think if there were such a place, they would commit to the bit like that.
But it would be hard to run an establishment in 2024 with just those double doors. You need some better security than that.
Yeah. And also, that's got to rain hell on the HVAC. Let's be real.
True. It just rains into your fucking
exactly.
establishment.
Well, then you have an awning. Like, it's, you know, there's ways around it. It's Circus Tower because, of course, it is.
Good old Syracuse Tower.
Our party has 2 monks and 2 samurais. Well, in a sense, I won, in that I don't have to think about any mechanics this whole time.
True.
And hey, we have a first timer.
Hey, and we're here for the good
We're
of the
doing
people.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Immediately after someone in party chat, it's like, at least someone is new, though.
I can take a
We're all
stretch
on the
break.
same wavelength.
I'll be right back.
At least I have something resembling a rotation at level 50. I have buffs and Tenka Goken. But I don't have my gap closed. This animation, I'm sorry, this samurai animation, when you're have the weapon out but you're not running, it makes the sword look so heavy. It really looks like I'm dragging that thing. How heavy is a katana? I have no clue. Maybe that's in some way accurate. There are tanks with stance, and a healer has top aggro. Oh, there we go. I've been given a mechanic. I'm going to do the I was given a mechanic. Okay. I was very confused about the nature of the mechanics. I'm just gonna wet.
How the hell's a healer top aggro?
I don't know.
How's that
Considering
happen?
I'm looking, even at least our tank had stance on. The healer that had
Really
top
putting in
aggro was a
these
different
healers.
party, but oh, they're juicing.
They're monsters.
Healer on that monster energy.
Oh no. I did make the semi joke about the diet thing earlier, but getting the high blood pressure reading did make me be like, okay, maybe we less sodium.
Yeah.
And then I realized, oh, that's just impossible, actually.
Yeah.
There's like literally no way to eat less sodium. Unless you just don't eat. Which, I mean, sure.
Yeah, it's like everything processed is a problem.
Anything processed, anything prepared, anything.
Yeah.
Like, literally anything. It's like, what can I eat? Snack peanuts with that unsalted peanuts. bananas, like fresh fruit, water.
Yeah.
These aren't meals.
No. There are like low sodium options for various things, but how low of sodium they actually are, is it low enough for what you need, yada yada,
Yeah.
you know?
And everything that, like, I don't know. And then, like, I feel like there's sodium propaganda out there. Because, like, I'm Googling stuff for sodium, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, well, Chinese food's probably pretty high because it uses soy sauce, right?
Yeah.
So I'm Googling that, and it's like, the extremely high sodium content in Chinese food, and it's like 700 mg.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, extremely high. And then I Google like pizza, and a single pizza slice is like 500.
Yeah.
A slice.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how the fuck is Chinese food extremely high? You get a whole ass meal for 700. I get one slice for 500. This is bullshit. So I think there's sodium propaganda. That's my conspiracy theory.
I mean, there's genuinely a lot of like propaganda conspiracy theories around Chinese food in particular. Like
Yeah.
the whole MSG thing is
Yeah,
like way overblown.
100%. I gotta flex on this fucking nerd.
I'm a fool.
Look at those arms and those absurdly hard neck muscles. Fine, fine. Just put all of that away.
I do enjoy that running gag. The neck muscles finally toned from years of nodding.
It's true. I just love to put all that away. You look so sad. He's a tennis ball. Come on, man. I did see a clip earlier today of former one of the longest reigning WWE champions of all time, Roman Reigns. Former champion as of earlier this year. It was like one of those TikTok, like, you know how you can like reply on TikTok as a video?
Yeah, I've seen that sort of thing.
Yeah, the comment on screen is like, how do you stay in shape all the time? And it's like him sitting there, and there's like a to-go container, like a bento box kind of thing in front of him, with chicken and broccoli. And he's like, how do I do it? And he looks at the food and he goes, I suffer.
Yeah. I think somewhere along the way I just conceded that I like the concept of food too much to be like really skinny or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like I just couldn't.
Yep. Steamed, unseasoned broccoli, baked, unseasoned chicken.
God. Food is such a wonderful concept. I can't imagine having to do that.
It is. I'm considering. I feel like I need to do something. So like I have a few ideas kicking around in my head that are certainly bad ideas. One is just like the opposite of a cheat day, which is a fast day.
Yeah.
Where I just drink water. Another is maybe like doing the chicken and broccoli idea, but just on weekends or something. Like just like 2 days a week, eat a really basic meal. Without all the bells and whistles that makes it taste good.
Yep.
I have to think
Let's see how many people died a curtain call.
And I need to bust out this yoga mat I bought. I bought it and I still haven't used it. But,
Well, it's not going to do you much good that way, now is it?
no, it's also not going to do me that good when I can't support my body on my left arm.
Also that.
So, unfortunately, that one's out of my hands for a little bit while longer.
Can I wear this? No. We're not ready for it. We're waiting for the not ready people. Amazing.
I wonder if I can make chicken and broccoli in my pressure cooker. It's like chicken broccoli rice. So probably
Don't see why not.
yeah. I kind of wish I had my old rice cooker still. I got rid of it because like the pressure cooker does everything the same, basically. But the rice cooker had like this cool top part where you could steam vegetables on top of the rice
Nice,
at
nice.
the same time. It was just really convenient. What in the hell is going on in here? Aether current. An aether current and a contemplative woman.
Yeah, one of those set pieces that pretty much just exists for side quests and Aether Current stuff. The main story never goes to. But someone put effort into it. Someone designed that.
Yeah, Sarah looks cool.
I have definitely wondered ever since you made me aware that like Any Austin is like a decent YouTube guy and not like you get gamer twats is what I'm saying, and he
No, I'm
doesn't
with
appear
ya.
to be one of them.
It was
Yeah.
one of those. It's one of those where like, it's. I have a. It is hard for me to watch new stuff on YouTube because
Yeah.
there's always the thing in the back of my mind that's like, is this guy actually a shithead?
Yeah.
But I saw enough people talk about the, like people.
The rivers stuff.
Yeah, people I follow talk about the rivers in a positive way. That I was like, all
Yeah.
right, let's give this guy a shot.
Which led to me watching like the odd and unusual spot location stuff and the various games that he's covered that way. And I'm just thinking like you could go for like years doing that in 14.
Oh yeah,
Like there are so many of those spots.
I would love for him to do an episode of how many people are employed in like fucking Olda.
Yeah.
What's the employment rate of Olda? Did you see his most recent one on the water in Morrowind?
Yeah, how there's no actual rivers.
Just no rivers.
Like I like those
So
sorts of
great.
videos. Like that is silly, And that is like super mundane, but also like you genuinely can learn something about hydrology with that video.
Oh yeah.
Like I appreciate that sort of shit.
And I also appreciate how he always is just like, I'm just a dude who notices weird things. I am not an expert. If you are an expert, leave a comment because I'm gonna be talking out of my ass, and you know, I just notice things.
That is always like a hesitation for me doing any sort of video stuff where I'm like, I don't know shit. How am I gonna get on camera and pretend I know shit? I don't know shit.
Yeah, that's why I like his approach. He's like, I don't really know anything. I just notice things. I'm a noticer. I'm just asking questions here. But in an endearing way. My favorite revelation is the fact that none of the water in Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom go to the ocean.
That is weird to me. Yeah.
That is so crazy. That there is ocean and that there is water, but none of it connects to each other.
And that there is flowing water.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, there's a bunch of lakes as well.
Yeah, it all flows, and all the flowing water terminates at a lake, and the lake never terminates to the ocean. What is this cutscene? Is that a flan?
It's a goop.
It's the beast. It found me.
I'll do it for the Wondrous Tales. I'll do PvP for the book.
This character's never seen an enemy in its passive cycle.
I'm having another one of those moments where, like, I know why they don't do this, but I'm thinking like the first Dawn Trail dungeon, they have those blobs that turn into your player when you engage.
Yeah, shit's awesome.
But yeah, that's really cool. And in Eureka and in Bosnia, I think, definitely Eureka. There are enemies that will mutate under certain conditions. Like it'll become a different enemy and a much more powerful one.
Oh wow.
And they drop the rare rewards, and like that's a whole thing you farm and whatnot. So I just have this like mental image almost of a mob out in the overworld that when you engage with it, just turns into something else. Just like having those shape-shifting blobs just out there. But like they don't turn into your player character, they just turn into some other random mob that exists.
RNG mob.
Mm-hmm. It's like the closest thing to a wild mimic in this game. Besides like actual mimics, but you know.
Any actual mimics in this game?
There are, yeah.
That poses chests?
Yeah.
Oh,
in Deep Dungeons.
In Deep Dungeons, that's right. I remember now. Bastards.
Yeah. But like that's why you don't have those in the overworld, because there's not overworld chests.
Yeah.
I died right as I went into Crystalline Conflict.
No.
I was doing a fate. Then as I died, the queue completes. Very. What state am I gonna be in when I come back? Is the question.
Probably your fucking return spot.
And why am I surrounded by Lalafels?
I ask that every day.
Our party is 3 Lalafels. The other party is 2 Lalafels. There's a whole party's worth of Lalafels in this PvP match.
They've been split up.
Hit the hello button and then quickly read my skills because I don't know what they are.
I thought that mob was a cactus.
That's a gap close. It's a shield with retaliation. Interesting.
The hunt train is entering the zone. Oh god. When I went to get my stitches removed, I took the bus to the hospital, and the guy in front of me paid with his phone, and I was gobsmacked.
Yeah, you can totally do that.
Well, you couldn't in Syracuse.
Oh.
Until recently, apparently. So now my public transit takes seems to take just normal, like, tap to pay, Google Pay / Apple Pay. Or you can like load up a card at the like, but why the fuck would you do that? If you could just do that.
I know, like with Portland, like you can take you can use a regular credit card, but you're not going to be able to get the like daily usage bonus.
Oh, okay.
You know, like you've been on twice, so you get the day rate kind of stuff.
Okay. Ours are just like, I think, unless they changed it, ours are just like a flat dollar no matter what the bus is. Unless it's like they have some like long range buses that are more, but if it's main city, it's just $1.
The thing they changed with our buses that I dislike, it used to be $2.50 for a 2.5 hour like van, as many boardings as you do in that time.
Oh yeah. It's help with connections and stuff.
Yeah, and then $5 for a day pass, which is very sensible because most of the time, like, you just need one in the morning, one in the evening if you're a commuter or whatever. And they changed it, so now the single ride is $2.70, and the day pass is $5.40.
What the fuck?
Why is it a weird number?
Yeah. What is it? At least do $2.75, so it could be $5.50.
Yeah, like it's so evil.
It's fucked up. But now that I don't have, assuming that that this works the way that I think it does, because I haven't had a chance to test it yet. I might start trying to use the bus system a little bit more, rather than like Instacarting everything. The only downside is that like afternoon, these buses just fucking slow down.
Yeah, I can believe that.
So I'd have to get up at a reasonable hour.
Like I know for me, like I don't know where my physical bus pass is anymore because I have the one on my phone. They are technically different like accounts.
Oh, okay.
As it were. Just the way like your Apple Pay card is technically a different card.
Yeah, true.
Kind of stuff. But besides that, like it's cool.
Yeah, the card system that we have, I feel like the machine just doesn't like to read the card half the time. It's very annoying. It's very annoying to step on a bus. Wait 2 minutes. Ding.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's like I'm just holding everything up.
Oh man, samurais are dangerous in PvP if they're good.
Yeah? Or more often than not, the bus is already taken off. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I've had many bus drivers that like put the foot in the first time, and it's just like, no.
Yeah.
You tried. That's all I'm looking for is that you tried. Follow me, calf. I'm gonna go this way to try and avoid this. Or not. This thing.
So close. Limit break is very slow on samurai as well. Not surprised.
You want to not stand in the AoE. Yeah. The downside is, because I like to order, like I like to order 12 packs of stuff, right?
Right.
Like 12 pack seltzer, 12 pack sodas. Those are hard to get home solo.
Yeah.
If you don't have a car.
Absolutely.
I may just have to do like more frequent trips, perhaps. I think it should be worth it because it'd be. I don't know how other people are, but I tip $10 on every Instacart order because I'm like, the amount of effort you have to go through to do this is more than normal.
Yeah.
So even if I did like 2 trips a week, that'd still be $4 instead of 10. Plus whatever markup Instacart's doing.
Yeah, which is probably a lot.
Yeah, which is probably substantial.
I think I need to adjust my like grocery patterns, because like I have a Costco card. I go to Costco periodically, but I also have like a UF Chef's Mart or whatever it's called, like right down the street, and that's not as bulk as Costco, but it's still kinda.
I don't think I've ever seen one of those. I saw Costco and Sam's.
I think it used to have a different name, and I'm blanking on what it is. I think it was Cash and Carry. It might just be like a local kind of thing, even.
Maybe.
But it's like a restaurant supply.
Oh, okay.
So they have a lot of like, I don't want to say weird stuff, but stuff that you're never gonna get for the home. Yeah, but it's like all the syrups that you would find at a coffee shop are there.
So sick.
Yeah, and like you're not gonna buy those for home, probably.
No,
but
I
you
would.
could. Yeah, you could.
I 100% would, and I would buy seltzer and I'd make my own sodas.
You do like I'm saying all the syrups for like coffee shops. So like, would you make a mocha soda? Would you make a chocolate soda? This is a yes or no question. Because as I'm saying,
you mean like the
I
syrups
might.
they squirt in?
Yeah.
I see. I was thinking like the Coke bags you would see at McDonald's.
No. Although they might have those too. I don't know.
That would bang.
I suspect those come from like the beverage distributors. Like they have their own network for those.
Probably. Couple of fishers.
One more fate will get me maxed out samurai.
What you mean east? As east as it gets, baby. Damn.
I need to go heal up.
These western towns just make me think of Alive Alive.
This may be the most Live Alive expansion of 14.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I'll finish that game at some point. I really have no excuse. I liked everything I played in it.
This time, I suppose.
No, Aaron! I promise I'll finish it eventually. Hey, yo, get the fuck out of here. I have a lot of travel coming up soon, Aaron, that I might try and do it on. The last couple times I've traveled, I've been really tired, so I've just slept instead.
And that is Samurai at 100.
GG! Tell me about it? Yeah, you remember last time.
Sufficient armor chest.
This guy's so direct. Can you help me with something? Meet me over here. Okay. Don't even say yes. Tell me what to kill. Why does it have to be me? Why am I so rude to this guy?
I hadn't noticed that, but you're right.
Shaking my head. SMH my head. Being attacked by necrosis.
Yeah, that enemy is just weird to me. Like, why is there?
General,
Why is there? Well, mostly the name. Like, there's a bit of why give that name to that model, but why have an enemy named Necrosis out here in the rainforest? Like, I don't get the train of thought around it.
Maybe it's supposed to be a Necron reference.
Maybe. I think if
That's
they
my
were
only
around, if they were around the Cinder Fields, then I could at least make the headcanon of like being a result of war, like their ghost spirit kind of things. Like, okay, fine. They're just vibing in the woods.
They are vibing in the woods. It's true.
Or like have that model, but give it a Yachtel feeling name. Totally no complaints.
Yeah, no, necrosis.
I just don't get it. I don't get it.
Sounds like a disease.
I mean, it basically is.
The necrosis is acting up. Subathon this month should be a lot of fun. I'm gonna try and get back to. I'm gonna try and kick it off with some Kaizo again, which I haven't done in a while. I also built an automation for. That was the other thing, is when I'm stuck at home and can't do anything, I just built things for my bot. Like I assume you saw did you see the Fortnite one I made?
The song voting thing?
Yeah.
Or was, okay, yeah, no, I saw that.
Yeah, built that.
I could beat the shit out of a bee. I've done it before.
I could beat the shit out of a bee, it's true. But I built an automation that I could press a button and it will search SMW Central for a random Kaizo intermediate ROM hack, select it, download it, and change my overlay.
Wow. That's elaborate.
It is. It is entirely dependent on them never changing their website. However, so
the best web bots.
if they ever change how the website is formatted, it will break. But because they don't have an API, but or at least they did have an API, but from what I saw, it went down like early this year and never came back.
It is not an option.
Yeah, from what I could tell.
Is the point. Web scraper.
Make sure it doesn't select when you already have. I don't really have a good way to do that. Well, I could keep a database of ones that I've done. Oh, right. This is supposed to be the one where I don't get sick. I could keep a database of ones that I've done and have it checked to make sure. That would be easy enough. I don't know if I'm gonna do that though, and the main reason is because there's like literally thousands.
Yeah, the odds of re-rolling are non-trivial, but also not a big deal.
Check the output folder, like where it downloads. No, because it downloads it under the same name every time. It just downloads to romhat.zip.
So even mistaken can't know.
And I also don't want to keep all the ROM hacks locally. Really, the download part is the least exciting part of it to me. It's really just the fact that it's able to find one. Because I feel like that is the hardest part for me with Kaizo, is booting it up and like finding one. I'm always tempted to just pick whatever the most recent one is. If I just press a button, it gives me one, and if I don't like it, I just roll again, baby. Like,
yep.
Very tempting. I also finally added a button that increments the exits, so instead of me having to type it in all the time. Took me long enough.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if I should be at all worried that, like, nobody bothers with LinkedIn, generally speaking.
Mm.
You know? Yeah. The people who actively use LinkedIn scare and disturb me.
Yes.
And I think most people. Yeah. When I get two coworkers wanting to connect on LinkedIn in the same day, one of which is my manager, I start to wonder if they know something I don't. You know?
That is a little concerning.
Like, one or the other, no big deal. But same day.
It could just be that one added the other and then was like, I should add all these people.
Possibly, yeah. Like,
Probably.
It probably is nothing. But
That's probably the case, but what the fuck, man? Dude did a fucking 360 no-scoped my ass. I'm so far away. I'm doing other shit. What was that? He didn't wait or nothing. He was like, zoom. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. I'm building the same kind of voting structure for Rock Band. But the only downside is I have to key in every Rock Band song that I own.
Yeah, because there's no API. I can't imagine a screen scraper working for that situation.
No, the closest thing to an API is just gonna have it just has everything. So
Right.
like there's no API for just songs that I own.
Right, exactly. Unless you'd been like maintaining that over time somewhere. Which, yeah.
I've not.
Like same effort, just distributed over years.
Yeah. So that'll take a while, but once that's done, I mean, the nice thing is once it's done, it's done. It's not gonna fucking change, at least.
True.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, you can add more to it, but that's incremental, and you can always just forget to, and it's still fine.
Yeah. The website that I'm using for that actually has an offline version, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
My bot does not tap into it, but I did download it just in case. If it ever goes down, I could try and rebuild around it.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming the Fortnite one that I'm using will probably be maintained. Because it's Fortnite.
It's Fortnite, yeah. Yeah, I need to, like, I got that stupid 4x3 monitor to, like, to plug into an old computer that I have that I need to just throw Linux on that, throw a Plex server up, like, set up my home automation, and, like, I need to just sit down and do all that stuff. And I just don't.
I actually plan, I think sometime probably next year I'm going to buy a new Mac Mini. Because they make the Mac Mini with the higher level chips now.
Oh, cool.
So I want to get one of those to help with video editing stuff. And then I'm probably going to repurpose my current Mini for something like that. Like a media tool.
Yeah, if I'm going to do any sort of video stuff. Well, I can video edit on these. That's what I did demo disc on. But this also has a video game, so that I might need a different plan.
Yeah.
Because I am easily distracted.
I might try and see if I can stream from my Mac Mini, the current one, when I get the new one, but we'll see. Last time it was pretty ugly. It didn't go the way I'd hoped. But that was back when it was Intel based, so I'm hoping things are a little bit better now.
Yeah, hoping it's not because of power, like chipset change and all that.
Yeah,
I help you.
It's really just because it's just one of it's the classic Mac issue. It's just there's not enough user base.
Right.
So OBS doesn't get as much support.
Yeah. Actually, if we're talking like technology projects, apparently I have need of a Steam Deck OLED now.
I agree, but before you continue, I agree.
So like, I have the older generation one. I don't know if you call it first or second or whatever.
What I have.
Yeah. And it has been very nice. Right now I have it plugged into my TV in the living room, and I'll like do some PC gaming over there if I want to like couch play shit. Which is fine. I also have furnished my living room such that like all the tech is hidden. And I like that idea.
Yes.
That like things just work and you don't see all the devices. I like that
want
idea.
I want it.
Yeah.
Desperately.
It's cool.
It will never happen, but I want it.
And I'm working to like make the stuff that has to be visible like more camouflaged. Which means that my Steam Deck is now shoved in a drawer, effectively. The old Steam Decks cannot wake on Bluetooth.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I always have to power it on before.
And it's not something that I had noticed, like, I have to power it on and then start the controller, but I was like, surely that's a configuration or there's some hack that you could do. There is a hack that you could do past tense.
Oh, yeah,
There's stuff on Reddit from like 2 years ago. And I tried doing one of them, and a bunch of the packages, it won't download because of encryption key mismatches.
Ooh.
Like the packages are borked. And they're like, or you get an OLED, which does that by default.
That's so crazy that the OLED just does it by default.
Yeah. But now I'm looking at it like, I could probably secondhand mine on Craigslist and get like $300 for it because it's in good shape and it's good size.
Yeah.
And just get an OLED. Which feels like such a cop-out, but also it would mean I have an OLED.
Yeah, but I mean, like, OLED screens are just better, man. Like,
They are, yeah.
in a handheld device, you just can't be beat.
And I would have to double check what the storage on mine is, but it'd be either the same or more internal storage. Plus I have the SD card in there.
Yeah.
So like it can hold up proper.
I don't know how often you go into the VTuber channel on my Discord,
I do not frequently.
but there's a game, there's a free game that came out a while ago called Flare Nui Nui Quest, which
Okay.
it's a HoloLive fan game just made by somebody. It's like Mega Man style, kinda.
Okay.
He plays Flare, who's one of the HoloLive VTubers.
Right.
They're releasing it on Steam this week, and they're
Okay.
adding the ability to play as two other HoloLive characters, Marine and Pekora.
I recognize those names.
Pekora's movement is literally Plague Knight. Like, it's one-to-one Plague Knight's movement from the trailer.
Damn.
And Marine uses her sword to do the shovel bounce. I was like, they've made this game for me. Like, they literally made HoloLive Shovel Knight, and I cannot think of a game that was more in my wheelhouse. And I don't know if it's going to be for sale or if it's going to be free to play. Either way, I'm getting it. But yeah, the Pekora trailer came out recently, and I'm just like, this motherfucker's just making Shovel Knight.
Yeah.
Because you've seen Plague Knight, like that movement
yeah.
is so
Yeah.
specific.
And
it was everything.
It's very specific and it's very smooth.
It was like bombs, double jump, burst jump, like it's all there. I was so baffled.
Sometimes I worry in my own creative work that I'm being a little too derivative and people are going to notice that and judge me for it. But rule of cool is a thing that exists.
Honestly, like, there's a whole, I won't say market, but like a good 70, like most of the best HoloLive fan games are just, we took this non-HoloLive game and made it HoloLive.
Yeah.
Like,
we took this non-HoloLive game that was good,
yeah.
I made it a HoloLive game. That was still good.
Like, this one was, like, obviously the origins was very Mega Man, but now very Shovel Knight. The biggest one, Hollow Cure, is based on Vampire Survivors.
Yeah. Which, friggin' Vampire Survivors Castlevania content, closing the circle. Bravo.
Very excited. Very excited about that.
I hate that I have the Steam Deck page up on the browser.
Close it. You don't need it right now.
No.
Do it later.
This does mean that I'm now looking at the Steam homepage and the new and trending list, which doesn't seem to be all garbage, so that's nice.
Like, doesn't seem to be new or trendy.
I mean, it's an Assassin's... Yeah, an Assassin's Creed game that's October 17th. An Assassin's Creed game came out last week.
Interesting.
This is the first I've heard of it.
Same, because the one that I'm interested in got delayed until next year.
Yeah. It's partly because they're just not a style of game that I'm super interested in. But Assassin's Creed feels so much like Call of Duty or Guitar Hero in the frequency of, and more Guitar Hero almost like.
Oh yeah.
If you told me there were multiple Assassin's Creed games every year for the last decade, I would believe you without demanding proof.
Yeah, it's Guitar Hero except it still exists.
Yeah.
Everything really went downhill after 3.
Assassin's Creed 3 or Guitar Hero 3? Think about it? Yeah, maybe.
Assassin's Creed 3, that was what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I definitely think Guitar Hero 3's falling off was not as strong, in my opinion, in terms of quality. Even though Guitar Hero did eventually die. Yeah, Assassin's Creed 3 was super disappointing, and then right around then was when they started to be like, and we're releasing mobile games, and we're releasing PSP games, and we're releasing...
Yeah,
and they're all different.
Yeah, just flooding the market kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like I can keep track of all this shit, man.
Yeah.
Just make a new game every year or every other year. Preferably every other year.
Yeah. I'm seeing like multiple Metroidvanias. I think this is Metroidvania.
Down.
There's a Kong Metroidvania.
I'm always down.
I don't think you play as Kong.
I maintain my belief that Souls games are Metroidvanias.
Yeah. The good ones, certainly. That has been my complaint with Dark Souls 3, is that it was too linear.
Big complaint for 2 as well, from what I understand.
Yeah, well, I mean, my only experience playing 2 was with a guide.
Oh.
So No, it's like if you follow a guide, it's going to feel linear because
Yeah,
you're
naturally.
following a linear guide. I couldn't like really dissect the world design well enough to say like, oh, it's more or less linear. Dark Souls 1 just definitely felt non-linear.
Yeah. Dark Souls 1 was
After-
like, good luck.
Yeah, after Undead Settlement, and even that, like, you don't technically have to do first, but everything else really funnels you in that direction.
Yeah. I do really appreciate Dark Souls 1's approach to just be like, you're here.
Yeah. Yeah, like I've maintained if I ever made a Souls-like, which I won't because obviously, but if I did, it would be more in that structure than like Dark Souls 3 or Lies of P, super linear. That game is not a Metroidvania.
Yeah, it's just that old design of like, how do you know where to go next? You know you're not getting fucking smoked by what's around you.
You know by experimenting and experiencing rather
Yeah.
than being told.
It's like that old
It's-
the Final Fantasy, or like even like the MMO thing, like old school WoW. If you walk into a zone and everything's like level 60 and you're like, I don't need to be here right now.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean you can get that experience with ARR in 14, but as expansions go on, that's less and less of a thing. Yeah.
Expansion
And
progression.
Yeah, it drip feeds you with it, yeah. I'm just, that is the game design equivalent of show don't tell.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. I'm showing you that you are getting smoked. I'm not going to tell you that
Yeah.
you will get smoked.
Yeah, there's no NPC that's like, don't go into the catacombs, you'll get fucking crushed by a million skeletons. You're just like, damn, the catacombs, I should go over there, it looks sick. Oh, I'm getting crushed by a million skeletons.
Oh. And yet, ironically, like, FF12, the first time you go to the Necro Hall in Nabudis? I think it's called. Depending on your party composition, I think it's usually Balthier who's like, this shit's fucked, we shouldn't be here. And sure enough, you can get there when you shouldn't be there.
That's really good. All right.
But he also says that if you're like a basic, because it's a completely optional area.
Yeah.
So you can be like totally over leveled, it'll still say that.
They tried.
Be like, shut up and shoot the ghosts. Is Wayfinder actually good / actually problematic and I don't realize it? Well, because it says action RPG, online co-op, dungeon crawler loot, okay. Mixed reviews, but that looks like it's a huge spike of negative reviews a year ago, and now they're like mostly positive.
So probably some drama.
It's really like this used to be an MMO and like they rebooted it kind of thing.
Maybe.
But still, like, I do like dungeon crawlery things if they're like not Diablo like.
Damn, I was literally about to say, I feel like we could use more Diablo games.
Well, no, not that like isometric top down, like mashing your attack kind of thing. But that was what I liked with Destiny. It's just like zoning out and doing the loot grind.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a game where I feel like I'm actively playing it, but I'm also zoning out kind of
What a
thing.
year for Destiny.
I kind of stopped.
There was a good month where I was like, damn, is Destiny back? And then they were super not back.
Yeah. So like, you know what? I'm gonna come back later when I see the dust has settled. You know.
I ain't going back. It's over, baby.
Oh no, I'm not gonna play it again. I'm saying I'm going to observe from a distance once I see the cloud has settled.
I don't know. I'll try Destiny 3 maybe. Destiny
yeah,
2
or
is a
Wayfinder.
fucking wash.
But I again, I have no idea if that game is worth the attention, but it's on that new and notable list and loot.
It had a demo. It's part of the Next Fest.
Oh, did it?
Pretty sure, if it's the game I'm thinking of.
I still have some demos that I haven't played. We'll see if it'll let me play them.
Yo, any MMO heads remember WildStar?
The name is vaguely ringing a bell, but I think I'm conflating it with a JRPG and not an MMO.
WildStar was kind of sick. It was kind of sick. WildStar was the first MMO that I used Joy-to-Key to rig up a way to play with controller. And it was a blast. WildStar's big gimmick at the time was that you could grind enough in-game gold to pay for your subscription.
Oh god.
The game would have gone off the controller. Spoilers, it fucking did. It was so fun. I had a really good time playing it, but I only played it for probably like a month. But I remember it had pretty good combat. What the fuck? I thought this was water, not shallow water.
Not disappointment water.
Yeah, this is disappointment water for sure.
That's a real place and not like Lake Disappointment. I feel like that's a real place and not something that my brain made up to be funny. It's something that someone else's brain made up to be funny.
Probably. You've been playing Fantasy Star Online like recently? Like OG or PSO2? Private server OG. That's...
Damn.
It's a little blighted, I'm not gonna lie. I'd be playing Fantasy Star Universe. I don't know what the fuck that is.
So you could have played it and not even realized it.
Yeah, maybe. PS2 360 game? I mean, PSO is a fucking GameCube game, so...
Yeah.
Dreamcast.
We're going old school on this stuff.
You playing with the GameCube controller? You know the one.
I'm still mad that 14 has done all this gear like tweaking and finagling the graphics update and like all the multiple die channels and all this kind of stuff. And I still can't wear a Plague Doctor mask because they all have top hats. I don't need a top hat. I just want a Plague Doctor mask. Our healer has a Plague Doctor mask, and I am jealous.
Damn, he's taunting you.
Not willingly, not knowingly. Very, very congenial. But I want that drip, yo.
What the fuck is this? Hubfin, I think we discussed earlier that I went to bed at 10 o'clock last night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting pretty tired, so I'm probably heading out soon.
Fair enough. I am in Praetorium, so I'm gonna be a bit regardless.
Oh no. I'm gonna get this Aether Current and then bounce. Something about going to the emergency room and also having blood drawn that just makes you a little EP.
It does. It does. Yeah. I've made the very smart choice of doing a blood draw that I'm past due for checking hormones on Saturday, the same day as my last archery class, and also my friend's Halloween party.
What the fuck? That's all
Were
in
you not
one
aware
day?
That's all in one day. And I was like, were you not aware that I was taking archery class?
No, I was just like, that's so much in one day. I do one thing and I'm like, damn, this is a good day.
I mean, not every day is like that.
I hope not. God damn.
That is my. I feel like a Persona protagonist. I could do 3 things maximum in a day.
No, I fell between the fucking cracks.
Oh.
I'm so pissed. At least I know where it is. At least I wasn't in battle anymore. I was in battle right before that. Fell through that.
Ooh.
If I had died, I would have just logged off. I wouldn't even cared. I wouldn't have even like returned. I would just stay died. Fuck it, I'll log into a dead body. Yeah, you're gonna be EP as fuck. I'm hoping the blood draw is after archery at least.
No.
That sucks.
Because I have to fast forward because it's also checking like cholesterol and shit like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So yeah.
that is gonna be a fucking adventure.
So that's like first thing in the morning for me.
That's crazy.
I make decisions, you know.
You know, sometimes you gotta make those tough decisions, and I respect it. Thank you for joining me tonight.
Yep. Pleasure as always.
Next week, subathon, so we'll reconvene. Maybe we won't reconvene on election day.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll reconvene as soon as we can.
Yeah.
I gotta get these Aether Currents at some point. I'm gonna go sleep.
All right.
Good night, everybody. Good night, Hub Fan.